Hello, my name is Kurt, and today I will be talking about money mojo bags. This is a very prominent practice in voodoo and hoodoo and more southern traditions, and you could find this stuff kind of in books, but I feel that all the stuff in the books, as always, is very tame. It's more for a kind of Wicca-oriented audience and people that I don't know, I feel that a lot of authors don't want to give it the full kind of thing because then it would be kind of controversial, because I understand why they do that, but like I said, all these practices found in books are very tame, and I enjoy looking into books and taking things from certain things, but a majority of my practice is just self-practice. Whatever I feel, whatever I'm drawn to, whatever I do is what I do, and it always works. When I tried following the books, it was like I said, it was not acknowledging my authentic self, and it was like weak. It was weak type of magic. But when I do things on my own, do whatever I feel drawn to, always works. So I encourage you to kind of do your own thing, try to figure it out on your own, feel it out. Because a lot of these Wicca books or whatever, or just books on mojo bags in general, they say, oh, you put a crystal in there, some herbs, this and that, carry it around with you, and that's it. Well, he said that's very tame to me. I feel that there's more power that can be put into that if you know how. So, that's how it is. So, I'm just gonna share this with you guys because tomorrow is Thursday, and if you're watching this video, you do money magic on pretty much every Thursday as the moon is increasing. So starting on new moon, like that Thursday, you start your money magic. But you could start any time. Magic doesn't really have a time limit, but it works best if you follow it in accordance to the natural cycles of nature and stuff like that. So you could do it any time. I've had success with doing just money magic like on a waning moon, not a waning, a waxing, whatever moon, and or waning moon, whatever. It doesn't really matter. Like if you want to do it and you need to do it, then just kind of go for it. But I find that works a little bit more effectively if you follow the natural cycle. So, yeah, do it every kind of Thursday as a new moon approaches, and do it every Thursday as the moon is increasing. And then on full moon is when you project it. You project that intent, and you just are over with it, and you're done with it, and you forget about it. And you carry around this satchel or whatever, and then you'll notice that by the time the new moon arrives and it starts increasing, the money will start flowing in. But you have to not think about it. Just accept it for what it is. And when the money arrives, then the money arrives. Don't question it. Because a lot of people get like spontaneous amounts of money, and they're like, oh yeah, is it the magic or is it just whatever coincidence? No, just forget about it. You're getting money. It worked. Simple. So yeah, this is my way. So I'm gonna share with you guys, and I hope you guys kind of add a little bit of your own tweaks to it and just do it how you want it, because that's the most important thing. But here's how I do it. Get a little satchel. This will be your mojo bag, whatever. It's better if it's green. Like technically it should be green, but I don't have a green one lying around, and I can't really. It's too cold. I don't feel like going to the magic shop and like whatever getting anything. So like whatever. I used this before, and it works. So color is not really important. It's what's in your mind. But a lot of new people and beginners are like, oh, I need to use green. I need to use green. And it's kind of a limitation. You use whatever the hell you want. You use any color, whatever. So a little bag like this, nice velvety type of thing. Doesn't have to be like this bag at all. It could be kind of like any type of bag, but it's nice to have like one of these. You could probably find this one like kind of anywhere. You might have one lying around somewhere from jewelry or something. So you take this and you get a silver coin, right? I have a $50, a Benjamin silver $50 here, American. So it is a big chunk of silver here. So I like using this, but you could use silver quarters, silver dimes, and if you don't, see, I collect silver currency and silver and all that stuff, so I have a lot of this stuff lying around. But if you don't have any silver money or anything like this, you could use, the thing is, silver is sort of thing that's like empowered. It's a feminine type of moon energy type of thing, and it's not necessarily that it has to be silver money. It's kind of better because you know you're using it to attract money, but it doesn't have to be money. You know, just you need the silver metal. Well, you don't need it, but that's how I use it. See, so you get any of your silver jewelry, right? I got silver rings. I got like this one right here. Bam, pure silver, pretty heavy. Um, you take it, you know, just kind of enchant the piece of silver. I'm not going to enchant anything now because, like I said, I'm not doing this for real. This is just demonstration purposes. But you enchant the piece of silver with your intent. You know, hold it up, meditate, and just kind of solidify, oh, bring me money, or something like that, right? Once you feel that it's enchanted and you know that it's enchanted, plop it into the pouch. Boom, there you go. Enchanted piece of silver in the pouch. A lot of people like to use crystals. A lot of people like to throw in herbs too. I used herbs before with great success, but I'm not going to share my secret kind of blend of herbs because that's very kind of, that's things that I'll pass down to generations of my family. I'm not just going to share that with anybody. But one of the ingredients in it I can share with you is bee pollen powder. Bees are very kind of the gatherers and all this stuff, and bee pollen is very energizing, very kind of uplifting, and it's like honey. It's sweet. It kind of draws things in. You know what I mean? So that's one of the things you could use. But you know, there's just a bunch of magical herbs that are used to draw in money, but the ones I use are very unfamiliar. So yeah, I'm not gonna share the rest of that. So yeah. You could throw in herbs, crystals, whatever you feel, like I said, but this is how I do it. See, so you got this, right? You got the silver piece. Next, you take a paper currency, kind of the lowest denomination of paper currency in your country. I don't know how it is around the world, but you know, you don't want to be carrying around like $100 in a freaking satchel, you know, because a lot of people may think that's a good idea. They're like, oh, if I use $100 bill, like it'll be more power, blah 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 blah. Like it's just a piece of paper, you know what I mean? Like value is kind of what your mind is set on. Like, see, so if you give this dollar like $100 of value and you believe it and you know it, and it's gonna bring you stuff. You know, you don't need $100 bill because, like I said, you'll walk around with that satchel with $100 bill in it and you'll lose it. And good luck. You just lost $100 and somebody else finds it and has, you know, it's their lucky day and their kind of money mojo type of stuff. You know what I mean? So don't be foolish. Don't do stuff like that. So take the kind of the lowest domination paper currency works best, I feel. Take it, and like I said, this is the untamed step, right? Or hold on, I need to get this utensil. So you take, poked myself already. You take a needle or some kind of lancet or whatever the hell you want to use, and you just kind of poke yourself enough to extract like a drop of blood, right? And you don't drop the blood onto the money directly. What I do is I take the drop of blood that's like congealed on the tip of my finger, and I take the needle and kind of like rub it around a little so the needle's coated in blood, you know, but I'm not using the whole drop of blood yet, you know. See, this is what I'm doing. So dip it around, boom, it's covered in blood, and this is what you do. 4 corners, right? You smear like you would be doing it like this. You know what I mean? But I'm just showing it for demonstration purpose. See, so you take the dipped blood thing and you put it here. Like the directions are important, so kind of figure that out on your own. So you boom, one here, like dip it in your blood again, boom, one here, one here, one here, and it's kind of infused with your blood with your essence, right? And then what you can do is just another hoodoo tradition. Is you could take a pencil, use a pencil, because a pen is kind of permanent. You'll ruin the money, and then it's just not cool for whatever, for everybody. I like using a pencil for something. And then you could put your initials here. So you know, KK would be me, or you could use your middle name too. So you put it on the top here, you could put it on the bottom here, right? Put your initials there with pencil. And So this would be like the kind of, it all works in accordance, you know, because you're putting your blood, then you're putting your name on it, and then it's like, that is going to draw you kind of money, you know what I mean? So that's what I like doing. And then once you have that done, you could bless it with enchanted water, 2 moon water, or rain water, storm water, whatever. 4 corners, once again. So if you want, you could, but using blood is more personal, you know. Just don't lose that damn thing, you know. If you use your, if you use your blood on like this type of stuff, don't lose it, you know. Just be aware of that. But so you could use enchanted water, 4 corners, boom. And then you could follow that up with blood if you want, or you could just use water and you don't have to worry about the blood and all that stuff. It's whatever you want. So then you take the enchanted piece of money, and then as you're putting things into the bag, I forgot to say, you just kind of repeat some kind of chant, like make something up. Money, money, come to me, harm none, so mote it be. Money, money, come to me, harm none, so mote it be. And then you keep repeating that and keep saying that stuff and whatever. And at this point, I would kind of be towards the closing of it already. Like when I feel satisfied with it, when I put in everything that you want, like I said, make it personal. Use kind of what you think will work. And once I'm towards the closing already, I'm kind of fulfilled with it and I'm feeling it, and it's like I kind of feel tired because I put a lot of energy into it or whatever. What I would do is I would ideally take a cigar, okay? This is used in a lot of South American traditions and all that stuff, but the reason why I would use a cigar is because cigars represent power and wealth. You could use any other tobacco product. Tobacco is a power plant, that's why I use it. It's my friend, it's my ally, it helps me empower everything I do. So you could use cigarettes, you could use rolling tobacco, you could use pipe tobacco. I've had success with any type of tobacco, but I feel that tobacco is kind of the best kind of thing. I don't know why. It always works the most effectively for me. So maybe it's a shamanism thing or something like that. So yeah, I would take a cigar, you know, but like I said, you guys don't need to go off and buy a cigar because then it's just a lot of hassle and all that stuff. So if you have cigarettes lying around, rolling tobacco, pipe tobacco, whatever, you don't even have to necessarily smoke it, you know. It's more of an incense type of thing. So what I like to do is I like to project my will into the bag and kind of give it to life in a weird way. So I'd be like, smoke my cigar, and then I'd be like, just not inhale, but like keep it in my mouth and then project my will into it. Just be like, money, money, come to me, harm none, so mote it be. And then I would exhale, boom, into the bag. And you could also just run it across the smoke in various directions and kind of like infuse it with that. But like I said, infuse it with your intent. So money, money, come to me, harm none, so mote it be, boom. One side, flip it over. Money, money, come to me, harm none, so mote it be, boom, one side. And then do these sides too. Money, money, come to me, harm none, so mote it be. Money, money, come to me, harm none, so mote it be, boom. And then the most important one here is this. I think it would be nice to kind of use a cigarette for this because, you know, you could actually inhale that smoke, but it's not necessary, but it gives it a little added zing to it. If you have a cigarette, you would inhale it, keep it in your lungs, and then that kind of fuses with your intent and kind of fuses with you, and it makes it more personal. And then you keep it in your lungs for, you know, just inhale, keep it in your lungs, and you say this, right? Or you could say it in your mind. It'd be like, money, money, come to me, harm none, so mote it be. And then you exhale. So that's like, it comes out from your lungs and just is inhaled into the bag, right there. Just blow it in there, right? Boom. That's it. You're done. Because your intent is finally sealed, and then it shut the bag, and you're done. Be content, be happy, be joyous, and just know that it's done, and believe that it will work, and carry it. If you're a girl, carry it in your purse, somewhere you won't lose, somewhere that it's near your money, and you'll never kind of misplace, you know. So in your purse, and I keep these things in my wallet. It's the best way. I have like little satchels and pouches in my wallet. I have this little side compartment. I don't know, you know, I don't know if girls have that in their wallets. Well, they probably have more kind of compartments, but in a guy's wallet, there's kind of like 2 openings on both sides, and I just like kind of roll this up like this, just shove it in there, forget about it, keep it there, boom, money rolls in, no problem. And then you start wondering, where the fuck is all this money coming from, right? And then you may find the bag and you're like, oh shit, that's where it's coming from. But it's good to give thanks and good to give joy. You could, oh, I forgot what to mention. You could also take a little tobacco from the cigarette and kind of like unburned, just regular tobacco, and just sprinkle in a little bit, like half a pinch, like very small amount. Boom, and that'll add to the tobacco power. So you have money, all this stuff in it, little tobacco, little bits of tobacco in there, and then you infuse it with the smoke, close it up, and you're good. And it's good to give thanks. So like if you get money and you keep accumulating money, what I like to do is I like to put I like to take out the Mojo bag out of my wallet, whatever, and just place it upon my money like this. So whatever type of money that I feel I got from the Mojo bag, I put it on top, and this kind of reinforces and solidifies the bag more and more you use it. It becomes kind of a ritual and kind of a familiar thing, so you acknowledge that, put it here, thank you, whatever, and just keep it there for a little while, then take it back, put the money away, save it, whatever, put this back in your wallet, and keep using that over again. It never runs out. Once you do it, you do it. You can, like I said, the reinforcing happens when you place it upon the money and kind of reinforce your intent and give it thanks and all that stuff. So you don't have to make a new Mojo bag every moon cycle or whatever. When you make one, you're done. You just gotta make it properly. So that was my little hints and advice and tips on how to make a money Mojo bag. So hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys find it interesting, even if you don't plan on doing it yourself. Like, this kind of cool stuff. Like I said, it gets a lot into psychology and all that stuff too. So I don't know. Hope I helped you guys out. Enjoy and have a good one.